Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, for being disconnected there, just when I was showing you my strong woman board. It's very strange, isn't it? Well, I was just introducing you to Barbara Bain, another strong woman. And she was in Mission Impossible and Space 1999. And you can see her here with her real-life husband, Martin Landau, who died last year. Lovely, Barbara Bain. I like Barbara Bain. Very sorry about the death of her husband, Martin. We have a cat with champagne. We also have people dancing in a place called Blackpool. And right now, I want to introduce you to a few other photographs I have here of strong women, some of whom I've met. So, this one is Leila Williams, and she was Miss Great Britain 1957. I'm sure you all know the Miss World contest. Well, this was Miss Great Britain 1957. And before you say anything, no, I'm not old enough to remember her, okay? But I did meet her because she operated a pub in the south of England. Lovely woman, splendid, absolutely splendid. Okay, so that's Leila Williams. And here we have Connie Francis, the singer Connie Francis. And she gave me a lovely photo. You can see here it says, "To Joseph, all my love and best wishes, Connie Francis." Okay, so if you don't know who she is, shame on you. You should go and try and find out immediately. All right, and my last strong woman photograph from my strong woman board here, okay, is Alexandra Bastido. We saw her earlier here in this board. This is her from her TV series The Champions. And this is her from the autograph picture that she gave me. It says, "To Joseph, love and best wishes, Alexandra Bastido." So you can see a very nice picture. And sadly, she died last year as well. You know, all these women all now run animal sanctuaries and pet foundations. You know, these actresses which fade, a bit like Bridget Bardot. Now they all look after animals. Anyway, lovely people, lovely people. Well, another thing I want to tell you about today is a hobby which I have, which is called genealogy. Genealogy is a very interesting hobby. It means that you basically trace your family history. And I want to show you a little bit about how you do that. And at the same time, I want to introduce you to the names of parents, grandparents, and the line going back. So let me show you, okay? So, here am I. This is me. Okay, that's me, okay? And if I go one generation up, I have my mother and my father. Oh, this pen's terrible, isn't it? My mother and my father. Okay. And then, if I go one generation up from here, okay, and one generation up from here, you have the next generation. Okay. So these are your grandparents. Okay. So in this case, for example, my grandfather, his name is Andrew. Okay, and my grandmother is Mary McTaggart. Excuse my bad handwriting. And then next generation up. Okay, so on this side, another mother and father. This is my grandparents' mother and father. So I have Neil McTaggart and his wife Esther. Okay, and then if I go further up again, I've got his mother and father, and her name was Jeannie, and her husband's name was Malcolm. So these are my great-grandparents. Actually, my grandparents, my great-grandparents, my great-great grandparents. Okay, let me run that past you again. Okay, so here you can see, if I draw a line here, okay, I have me, okay, my parents, okay, my grandparents, okay, and then I have my great grandparents, okay, and then here my great grandparents. And then if I go back another generation, yes, there's more. If I go back another generation, I could find her mother and father. Okay, so her mother was called Mary, and she didn't have a father. We don't know who that person was. Well, anything could have happened in a pathway, I suppose, couldn't it, on a cloudy night? Okay, and then we have her father, and here we have Anne, his mother, and the father was Neil. Okay, so these are well, this is me, my parents, my grandparents, my great-grandparents, my great-great-grandparents, and here we have my great-great-great-grandparents, and it goes on and on and on. And you know, I have this whole list of all of them, and it takes me a long time. By the way, if you have Scottish relatives, you might know that all the records for Scotland are completely online. If you go to scotlandspeople.gov.uk, you can find all of them, and you can see the index free of charge. Well, everyone, lovely to see you all again. Such a pity about the loss of all these wonderful actresses. Sadly, my strong women board, many of them have passed on and died, but I'm glad I have my memories of them and my photographs of them to remind me. That's all for today, and I promise I'll make another video clip very, very soon. For those of you who were celebrating Ramadan, I wish you a very happy Eid, which was yesterday and today for some people. So happy Eid celebrations to all my Muslim friends, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye. Bye-bye.